Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is September the 23rd. It is Friday morning. We're going into the weekend. And I just want to talk about, some things that I actually do during my time off when I'm actually not trading the ES futures. What is it that I like to do? Maybe hobbies that I actually have and would like to hear from you guys as well. What are some hobbies that you may have, or what do you like to do in your free time? I know everybody has something they love to do. And to be honest with you, trading was really more so a hobby from the beginning for me when I first started out. Probably like a lot of you guys, you take interest in something and it kind of turns into a hobby. Or the fact is that you really may not know about a particular area of interest, and someone presents it to you, or the idea presents itself, and then you kind of dabble in it, and then next thing you know, that interest or turns into an actual hobby more so, or even maybe your job that you actually have that's with not trading, maybe that really is just your hobby. A lot of people start businesses from just the idea or having a hobby, whatever the case is. A lot of people become very successful behind that, and that's something that I really became passionate about when it came to trading. It was more so, it was like, I'm very interested in this. I love doing it, and it became more of a hobby. Now, right at the beginning, it was a struggle. Everybody goes through the struggle at the beginning. At least most people do. Whether it's the fact is you just don't have the capital, the currency, but that shouldn't be a worry though, not having the capital, because there are ways today that where people can actually obtain the capital in a sense, or get an account size to be able to trade with, and that is through those prop firms out there. I don't, I'm not going to recommend one way or the other, because I haven't never used a prop firm, so I don't have much experience and much experience with them, so I can't speak upon that. But they're out there. I think things are a lot better today than they were, probably when I first started, and there were a lot more companies coming about, these firms popping up left and right, to where you can see capital. Okay, but getting back to what I was talking about, yeah, things kind of people become successful just having an interest in something, a hobby or something. It could be a sports hobby. It could be I don't know, a hobby you have an interest in cars, or a craft or art skill, music or painting, or whatever the case is. And some people make a living off of that, and they actually turn that into an actual business. And it could be a person who wants to become a baker. It doesn't really matter. I mean, once you learn a skill set or a trade, a lot of times people kind of, it's kind of innate in you. So meaning that you are kind of, that skill set is it's in there. It's on the inside of you. You're born with it, and it's just a matter of like a flower that blooms. It eventually comes out, to where you start to see. Eventually, it's like you tap into it, and you become successful doing so. It's like then you start to these steps you take with it, and like if you were a painter, for instance, and you're painting, and you become better and better in time, or you're a basketball player, and it's like that craft that you just hone in on that craft and that skill, and you just become better at it. It's just like wine. It becomes finer and finer and better in taste and in time as it ages. And that's, as we as people, we become more successful as we become, because we become wiser. And so we just grow through development and growth. We're able to hone in on the passion, the things we love to do in life, and flourish from them, and allow them to flourish and make them into businesses. And that's why trading has, I love to day trade each and every day, especially the ES futures. And even in my free time, lots of times I'm sitting here looking at the charts. It's like, my family, my wife's always telling me, you can't get away from the computer, can you? Well, this is my business. This is what I love to do. These are my charts. This is my bread and butter. This is my cornerstone. This is my little environment to where I can come to each and every day. And I guess not say seek peace, but in a sense, it is kind of peaceful to me, because I can tune everything else out in the world and just kind of, relate with the charts in a sense. It's like I can almost feel what's going on in the market. And once you have that relationship between yourself and what's going on in the markets, and I can always tell you guys, don't ever be in competition with the markets. Move with them. You want to be on that same train going in the same direction and not steering the other direction. And that's how you win the battle. Yes, it is uphill from the beginning, like I said, because there are obstacles that different individuals may face. But once you become overcome those obstacles, whether it's you just don't have a solid trading plan or a strategy that works for you, whatever the case is, in time you will find it, and it will piece itself together. And that was my purpose and kind of creating this channel in a sense. You know, like I tell you guys this, from the beginning, it was all about me, you know, being able to store my video content of my trades. And it was just for me to be able to reflect as a teaching tool for myself. But then I said, okay, well, I'm actually getting better at what I'm doing and share things with people. You know, I talk about this. I'll tell you guys that I believe that as people, we should never harbor what we know. If you know something and you're knowledgeable about an area, and have a skill set, pass it along. There are plenty of people out there that are born with the same gift and talents that other people are born with. It's just a matter of, like I said, through growth and development. And sometimes you have to put it right in front of them for them to see it. Okay? So it's just like for me, for instance, the things I love to do in my free time outside of day trading, you know, I love sports, you know. When I was coming about as a child, I loved to play basketball, of course. I didn't ever think I'd, you know, go to the NBA or play in any kind of professional league or maybe even in college. I just love certain things, you know. I love cars, and I love, you know, I love the outdoor adventure of things. I love camping. I love fishing, and fishing is probably one of my biggest hobbies, guys. You know, I know it's far-fetched from, you know, think about someone who loves to day trade, but it's profitable. Yeah, I love the outdoor activity. I'm an outdoors person. I really love getting my hands dirty and doing certain things. I love using my hands for, you know, constructing things as well. Like I like tinkering things and putting them back together. So whenever I can find a little hobby on the side or something to do, like a home related, not say craft, but project, I'd say, you know, like I have some things that I need to take care of this weekend around the house, and I will be getting my hands dirty. You know, I love doing those things because it puts my mind to work, and I like using my hands to be able to see how I can do something myself versus taking money out of my own pocket to pay. Yeah, of course I got the money to do it, but I'd just rather keep that money in my pocket if I know how to do something, right? It's called saving $1 at the end of the day. You know, it's being smart and being logical about certain things. I love tinkering with cars up to a certain level, you know. I'm not saying I'm a mechanic, but you know, just because I always told myself, once I become successful, I'm not ever going to put myself or position myself to be better than anyone else. I will always know where I come from, what my roots are, and knowing that I came from here to be up here, and it doesn't change me as a person. You know, it just allowed me to be able to be blessed and be able to become profitable and be able to do the things that I always love to do and share with other people, you know, help other people out. And that's why I started this channel, like I said, to be able to provide information to people. You don't have to trade like me. I don't want anyone to trade exactly like me. I just want to be able to share through this platform how I do it. And it's up to you, you know, if you want to try the strategy that I use, whatever the case is, maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. Everybody has to find their own niche, their own, you know, corner or whatever works for them. You know, you have to find that whatever works, stick with it. And once it does work, you become profitable, stick with it. How it is, you know, the old saying is, don't ever fix what's not broken. Don't do that, guys. You know, stick with it. But yeah, getting back to things I love to do. Yes, I love to go fishing. I like going to the coast. I love just being outdoors. You know, I love being in the yard. You know, I like cutting grass. Some people probably don't like cutting grass. I love cutting grass. I love being out there planting things and watching things grow and taking care of my lawn. And, you know, it's just, we're only here for a certain period of time. So, you know, enjoy the things that we have that surround us and take part of them. Nature is all around us, and I love being outdoors, you know. That's how it's been since I've been a kid. Kid coming up, I was always fishing and hunting and, you know, riding motorcycles. Gracious, look, how could I ever forget that? I love to ride bikes. I don't ride them today like street bikes or Harleys or, you know, Indian bikes or anything like that. But I love to see other people ride them. You know, I'm just at a point in my life where I just don't want to take on that additional risk of being on the road because there's so much risk already being in a car driving down the road and having to worry about everything else around you. But yeah, dirt bikes and things like that. I love doing stuff like that. I mean, that's the things I did as a kid. So I'm just overall just a simplistic person. I don't have to have much and don't need much. You know, I I'm just kind of very frugal with things in life, whatever the case is, and just kind of just, you know, I never take life for granted in a sense. You know, I just try to enjoy each day and, you know, the things that I have, the blessings that I have, and just overall, just everything that I've been gifted with, whatever the case is. And yes, you know, trading was a struggle for me, but it's now flourishing to become something that I'm extremely passionate about. And it's a business, but it all started from just say an interest, which turned to a hobby, which now turns into a, you know, and turns to a business. And, you know, I see a lot of you guys on Discord that are transitioning the same way. I mean, I take my hats off to you guys, and you know, a lot of you have only been following the channel for a short period of time, and it's very inspiring, very inspiring to know that a lot of people, a lot of individuals on the channel, especially I'm seeing on Discord, are making leadway into becoming successful traders, and that's great. And that was my goal from the beginning, was to just kind of share what I know, and you do what you want to do with it, you know. But anyways, I like to hear back from some of you guys to, you know, what are some things that you like to do outside of just, you know, day trading? You know, it's hard for me even to steer my way or pick myself up and move away from the charts, because I feel like I'm like, you know, I step away and then 5 minutes later I'm back at the charts again or whatever. You know, it's just, you're always trying to see, you're always trying to catch a move in the market, but don't ever beat yourself up about a move that you can't get into. You know, something in hindsight you saw that happen and say, man, I wish I could have taken that move. There will always be other opportunities. You know, yeah, you may have missed a little money, but there will be plenty of opportunities in the market. But yeah, that's just the purpose. That's the reason why, like I said, I started this channel, and I just wanted to get on this morning and talk about some things that I love, some interesting things that I love to do in my own life, and I love spending time with my family. Who doesn't love spending time with your family? If you got a family, you know, I don't get to be with them every moment of the day, you know, because when you have kids or at school, or your spouse may be working, whatever the case is. But when we come home together collectively at the end of the day, able to watch a movie or TV show or enjoy some popcorn and a dinner, you know, those are the things that we never take for granted, okay, in life. All right. So anyways, so I'd like to hear from you guys, and drop a comment and let me know. Also drop a like. Please drop a like on the video. But yeah, I'd like to hear your comments of what some of the things that you love to do outside of, you know, your business or job that you're actually in right now, or if you're a day trader and you're a part-time trader, what are things you love to do with your life? It's just, you know, great to hear when I bump into people, or people even ask, what do you do for a living? You know, it's like, I tell them what I do for a living, and a lot of people can't grasp that sometimes. It's hard for people to grasp things that they don't understand, you know, in life. But then people who know what you do, it's like, wow, okay, you work from home, you actually or could be anywhere and do this for a living. But that's the beauty behind things, and everyone can find something or a way in life. We have to steer our own course, or steer in, you know, the direction or path we choose to be in. It's just sometimes it takes hard work to get there, and an interest to be there. But, you know, because for me, it was all about, I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to control my own destiny. I want to work for myself, but it's not all about me. To me, even though I day trade, I'm with you guys daily. You know, I'm providing information through Discord and making these videos and providing content that are hopefully helping lots of individuals out there, and I'm going to continue doing so. But yeah, you know, that's why I like you guys supporting the channel. You know, please support the channel, because the more you support the channel, the more, you know, it really pushes me to want to continue making content, keep things in this community going. So, you know, kind of spearheading things in a sense to just, it takes a lot, you know. It's like now I have to take on something additional outside of what I have going on in my own personal life and other things that I got going on, but to respond to questions and give answers and interact and make videos, and I do this for you guys. So please don't take that for granted, because I'm doing it for you guys, and I appreciate everyone who has been watching the videos. Please continue to stay tuned in, and if you're interested and this is your first time watching one of the videos on this channel, yes, I'm not live recording this and showing my actual trades in this session here, but I have tons of videos on the channel where you can watch me do my live recorded sessions with me trade the ES futures. So if you're interested in that material, You can find those videos here on the channel. As well as we have a great Discord community set up and around future traders. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, find the link down in the description portion of the video below and join. It's free of charge. Like I said, the link is down below. What is the Discord? I'll show it to you. The Discord, I'm sure you guys know what Discords are, but it's a way for us or as fellow like-minded traders to come together. We share our ideas about the markets as the session is moving about throughout the day. We talk about our levels or zones we're interested in. People share their profits, whatever the case is, and they share their clips of their entries that they make in the market. It's just a way for people, traders, to help one another. That was the reason why I started it, and everybody's loving the community. So if you're a future trader and you want to join, please come join the team. All you have to do is find that link down in the description portion of the video below. If you're interested in joining one of the YouTube tier memberships, I get a lot of questions about that. You can join. All you have to do is find the join button on the homepage or any of the video page or any of the videos pages or whatever the case is. You'll see that join button. Click on the join button. There's 2 tiers. You can become a loyal channel supporter or elite channel member. Now, with the elite channel member, I will explain that you do get all the perks behind the first tier, as well as you get member shoutouts and the exclusive video content as well, which is not made public. You may be asking, what is the exclusive video content? It's where I go into detail and post videos privately to the elite channel members about my trades. I go into detail. It's basically a trade break, giving you the trade breakdowns, behind scene, in-depth thought process of the reasons why, when, where, and why, and how, all those different questions, whatever the case is, answering all those questions so that you are able to basically understand my thought process of why I took that trade. And I found that it's helping a lot of individuals out. So if you're interested in joining one of the tier membership programs on YouTube, all you have to do is click on the join button on the homepage or on any video page, and you'll see the information on the 2 tiers that you can actually join. Again, the elite channel membership, you do get the exclusive video content. Outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But before I do have some membership, some additional membership shout-outs to give, or elite channel member shout-outs to give, and let me get those right now. Okay, the first one is Rolo Tape, Brandon. Second one, Brandon Kronk. If I mispronounce your names, guys, sorry about that. And I believe also Cole Burrows. Those are 3 additional individuals that just recently signed up for the elite channel members program just within the last day. So hey, appreciate you guys supporting the channel and engaging, and definitely subscribing to the channel as well. I really appreciate that. And yeah, if you're interested in joining, guys, just click on the join button and you will find the tiers to the 2 different memberships. Outside of that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here and get ready to get rocking and rolling into today's session. For my trade session, I should say, because the market's open up now. It is 9:35 Eastern time, my time. So if you're trading, please be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also have a great weekend.